On the agenda for today, NFL officials come back to work, but is it all a walk in the park from here on out?
The Jets failed to show up to their game against the 49ers on Sunday.
The Texans, the Falcons, and the Cardinals are still undefeated this season at 4-0.
And on Monday, the Bears mauled the Cowboys.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Darla.
And this is the ins and outs of football. Fans rejoiced this week when the NFL officials regained their place in the game. Replacement officials were wearing everyone thin by making some questionable calls, even costing some games.
But only time will tell if this marks an improvement. Green Bay almost lost again last week due to an obviously missed fumble call.
The Jets broke our hearts this Sunday when they were completely shut out by the 49ers 34-0. What was Mark Sanchez doing out there?
Thinking of Eva Longoria? Last year, when asked if he was dating anyone, then single Sanchez responded, 53 guys, in reference to the whole team. A Texas native and longtime football fan, Longoria recently told late-night host Chelsea Handler her beau's focus is still on the game. For the sake of Jets fans everywhere, let's hope Eva doesn't sack this quarterback.
Darla, I'm sure you're happy. The Texans are having an amazing start to their season. Their Sunday win over the Tennessee Titans 38-14 has put them at 4-0 and marked their third game this season in which they won by more than 20 points.
Basically, it was a Houston versus Houston game for me since the Titans were originally the Houston Oilers franchise. That's the first 4-0 start for the Houston Texans in their franchise history. The Falcons are also currently undefeated. Special thanks to Matt Bryant's 40-yard last-minute field goal, giving them a defeat over the Panthers 30-28. The Cardinals are also up there at 4-0 after beating the Dolphins 24-21.
Rival news network ESPN currently has the Texans ranked at number 1.
And they also have the Browns ranked dead last.
Thanks for bringing that up, Darla.
But with the way the Giants played this week, the Browns have a shot when they take them on next week.
Lawrence Tynes came up short with his last-ditch field goal effort, leaving the Giants at 17 to the Eagles 19.
On Monday night, the Bears pawed the Cowboys 34-18. Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo threw 5 interceptions.
Which is no good when you're playing a team like the Bears who rely on the defense scoring for 90% of their wins.
Now it's time for the injury reports.
Jets receiver Santonio Holmes injured his left foot during the game on Sunday and will be out for the rest of the season.
And the last thing the Jets need after that game is another injury.
Titans quarterback Jake Locker suffered a dislocated shoulder on Sunday.
Word on the street is that Eagles quarterback Michael Vick suffered a minor knee injury. Is it minor enough that it won't affect him on Sunday, though?
And Steelers running back Rashad Mendenhall will return from his ACL tear this coming Sunday when Vic and the Eagles take on his Steelers.
What other games can we look forward to this week, Lindsay?
I'm excited for the Broncos taking on the Patriots. Peyton Manning and Tom Brady are both rivals and close friends.
They're also both unstoppable, so it should be an interesting matchup.
While the Saints are winless, their quarterback Drew Brees threw his 47th consecutive game with at least one touchdown pass on Sunday, matching Johnny Unitas' 1960 streak for the first time.
Will Brees break the record this Sunday when his Saints take on the 3-1 Chargers?
On a serious note, Colts coach Chuck Pagano was diagnosed with a treatable form of leukemia and will most likely miss the rest of the season. Pagano's doctor says that the treatment will be long and complicated, but Pagano has done well so far.
Well, that's all for this week.
Join the conversation on Twitter at The Ins and Outs Of, and be sure to like us on Facebook, where you can post comments and questions.
Tune in next Saturday for the Ins and Outs of Football.